What's up, fam? Welcome back to the channel where we bring you the real tea, the hottest headlines, and the most unexpected reactions in the world of music and pop culture. Now before we jump in, go ahead and smash that subscribe button, turn on your post notifications, and don't forget to like this video if you live for the drama and honesty in the entertainment world. Trust me, this one's going to keep you on the edge of your seat. Because today, we're diving deep into the buzz surrounding TYLA'S reaction to Chris Brown's latest interview, and let's just say, sis is not impressed. But why though? What did Chris Brown say that made Tyla raise an eyebrow? What's the real story behind her reaction? And is this the beginning of an industry rift between two of the most talked about names in R&B and Afrobeats? You do not want to miss this. Let's get into it. Alright, so Chris Brown recently sat down for a highly anticipated interview that had the internet buzzing for days. From candid talk about his career, controversies, and collaborations he claims he turned down, there was a lot to digest. But there was one part in particular that caught fans off guard. Chris Brown casually name-dropped a few rising stars in the game. And guess who was mentioned? Yup, Tyla. At first, it sounded like praise, until it didn't. He said something along the lines of, "There's a lot of artists blowing up right now with one hit. I mean, Tyla's cool, but I'm not really sure if she's built for longevity." You could almost hear the record scratch when fans heard that. Now, Chris didn't flat out diss her. But the tone, the implication, the shade was hard to ignore. And fans were quick to pick up on it. So naturally, after the clip from the interview went viral, all eyes were on Tyla. And this is where things get real interesting. Tyla took to Instagram Live not long after. Her energy, calm, but ice cold. She didn't yell, she didn't drag him, but she said enough to let us all know how she felt. In her words, "I'm not impressed. You don't have to like my music, but dismissing someone who's just getting started. That says more about you than it does about me." It wasn't just what she said, it was the confidence behind it. She wasn't shaken, she wasn't defensive, she was firm, and that's how you handle a subtle diss like a queen. But wait, it gets even better. Within hours, Tyla's name was trending. Hashtag Team Tyla started making the rounds on Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube. One user tweeted, "Chris Brown had the audacity to talk longevity while Tyla is out here redefining a genre. Sit down, sir." Another said, "Tyla said, 'I'm not impressed,' with the grace of a future legend. She handled that like a boss." Even industry insiders chimed in, with some speculating that Chris might be feeling a little threatened by the meteoric rise of this new generation, especially women who are killing it internationally. And here's something that'll make you pause. Some fans started pulling up old footage of Chris praising artists like TYLA'S, Jack Harlow, and others, who didn't exactly have groundbreaking first albums, but never got shaded for it. Double standard, jealousy, or just brutally honest criticism? You tell me. But there's more. Now this brings us to a bigger conversation. Is the industry making room for new talent, or are the veterans feeling threatened? Chris Brown has undeniably made his mark. No one can deny his talent. But there's a difference between being legendary and being gatekeeping. Tyla's response wasn't just about defending herself, it was about challenging a narrative. A narrative where newer artists, especially women of color, are seen as temporary or viral sensations rather than real contenders. This moment, it's symbolic. Tyla showed that she's not here to beg for validation, she's here to create her own lane. And that's what's got people talking. So what's next? Will Chris respond? Will there be more tension? Or will this all die down quietly, until the next awards show or industry event? Because if we know anything about music history, it's that subtle shade today becomes full-on beef tomorrow. And let's not forget, both Tyla and Chris Brown have strong fanbases. If things escalate, this could split the culture right down the middle. One thing is for sure, Tyla has arrived. And no interview comment can dim her shine. Phew, what a ride, right? Now it's your turn. Drop a comment below and tell us. Do you think Chris Brown was out of line? Or was he just being honest? And did Tyla handle it the right way? Let's talk about it. And remember, if you made it this far, you clearly love the inside scoop. the drama, and the deeper meaning behind every headline. So don't play yourself. Hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications, and give this video a thumbs up so we can keep bringing you the hottest stories from the world of music and beyond. Until next time, stay bold, stay curious, and stay watching. Peace.